So after winning the first two league games of the football season, we now have a different task, and that is League Cup action. We play Coventry City away from home in the League Cup. Frustrating because I think for both set of fans, you just want to play someone completely different in the Cup. You don't want to play against a side that you've kept playing for the last, 10 to 12 years, because Coventry and Luton have gone from League 2 all the way to the Championship. But Luton, we don't know how to stay in a division for a long period of time. And yeah, even though we're not even playing in the same division this season, we end up playing them again in the Cup. It's frustrating, and I'm sure both set of fans are feeling the same. So this game, it's hard to be excited for. But look, for Luton, it's a test against a very good Championship side that I expect to be competing for those playoff positions in the Championship. So even though both set of teams are not going to play their strongest starting 11, it's still a test, and it's also an opportunity for our players, the ones that haven't played as many minutes as they would have liked, to gain a first team spot in the league. Before I go into detail about this game against Coventry in the Cup, smash the like button for me. Let me know your score predictions, your predicted lineups, how you're feeling going into this game. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. I make Luton and EFL content. So as I've already mentioned, this game, it's hard to get excited for. And I just want to quickly reflect on the win over Peterborough on the weekend. So Luton, we won 2-0 away from home, but something has been reported by Peterborough because Chris Makoso has punched a Peterborough player. Now, at the time, I didn't know what happened. We noticed the Peterborough player had a nosebleed and he ended up getting taken off the pitch, but he wasn't happy. I remember seeing him absolutely frustrated with what happened, and I thought it was someone like Anderson doing something. I didn't think it was Chris Makoso. And the footage has come out online. Here's a picture of the incident. And yeah, Chris Makoso has punched him. The people that are saying it's a push, honestly, come on, it's a punch. It is a punch. I just feel like he's going to be suspended. It's violent conduct according to the EFL rules and regulations. So what we're looking at, 3 match, potentially even more than 3 games suspension, which is frustrating because he's had a good start to the football season. He has, won both games with us. We've kept back-to-back clean sheets. He provides pace. He provides that energy at the back. And it looks like he's going to be missing for the next couple of games. Whether or not he's going to be missing for this game against Coventry, I do not know. Nothing official has come out yet, but I expect he's going to miss a couple of league games at the very least. So it's frustrating, but hopefully he learns very quickly not to do that again. Before I talk about the Coventry game, why don't we listen to a Coventry fan called Simon from That Cov Pod, giving us his thoughts going into this game.
Hey guys, Simon from That Cov Pod here. Thanks for having me on. How are Cov fans feeling about the season? Pretty positive, really. Again, it looks like we're going to be challenging for the playoffs. Hopefully a top 6 team in the Championship is where we're kind of been knocking on the door. Just need to make one of those playoff campaigns successful and finally make it back to the Premier League. But still feeling positive. The game against Hull was a bit of a stalemate. Obviously 0-0, not the most exciting game to welcome football back. Got a few issues in attack with Ellis Sims, Brandon Thomas-Asante, Norman Bissett not really doing it, and Hadji Wright is coming back from injury. So it'll be interesting to see if he features on Tuesday night against Luton. He's obviously our number 1 striker. In terms of the team for Tuesday, it's going to be tough to see what Frank Lampard does here. Unlike the last few seasons, we've retained most of the same team, so it's unlikely that he actually needs to kind of leave the players to gel. We're short on centre-backs. We've only got Liam Kitching and Bobby Thomas fit, so I'd expect them to start. Carl Rushworth might get another start in goal, although he could rotate to Ben Wilson. Up front, it'll be very interesting. Lampard likes a few of the youngsters as well. Kai Andrews in midfield might expect to get a start. Be interesting to see what happens to Ellis Sims. He was left on the bench again against Hull without getting any minutes. And it looks like if he doesn't play in this game, could be going out the exit door. Out wide, maybe Rafa Rodriguez getting a rare start as well. So a bit of rotation. Kane Kessler-Hayden came in from Aston Villa this summer, and I'd expect him to start at right back as well. So yeah, looking forward to the game really. Obviously we've never been that great in the League Cup, and we want to put all our eggs in the league this season and really try and get promoted. So more about the performance than the result for us at the CBS on Tuesday night. It'd be good to see a few of these fringe players and how they actually get on. I'll go for a 1-1 draw. I'll stay on the fence. I know Luton got a lot of good players and Matt Bloomfield's a good manager and did well at the end of last season with the Hatters. I'll go for a 1-1 draw and then penalties. I'll go Cov to win on penalties. Why not? Let's go for that as the score prediction. Cheers, guys.
Big thank you to Simon for giving us a Coventry fan's perspective going into this game. If you want to follow anything Coventry City related, that Cod Pod on social media is where you guys need to go. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really too fussed how Luton do in this game. Of course, I want to see a performance, and of course, it is an opportunity for some of the players in our squad to gain a first team spot. So I expect the ones that haven't played as many minutes to try to impress. But ultimately, I'm not too fussed if we lose this game. I want Luton to focus on the league. That's, for me, is the biggest priority this season, is the league, to win promotion back to the Championship. But saying that, if we do get a cup run, I am not going to say no to it. If we perform well and beat Coventry, then that will give us even more confidence going into our league game this Saturday. So I'm basically going to take it how it comes. I just want to see a team that's willing to fight, willing to try and progress to the next round. I'm not going to cry and sulk about it if Luton don't win the game. I think as well, this game has come about at the right time for some players that have recovered back from an injury. So Lamine Fanny, McGuinness, for example, Cohen Bramall on the left-hand side, Yates up top. It's a good opportunity for those players to slowly get up to match sharpness. And in a game where there's not too much to play for, it's the perfect opportunity for those types of players to get up to speed so they are ready for the league. So that's how I see it. This is the starting 11 that I would pick for the game. As you can see, lots of change to the starting 11, but still quite a strong back line, I would say, with Anderson, who's performed really well, McGuinness coming back into the side, and Nigel Longwick. Bramall on the left-hand side, he played in the under-21s game when we played against Peterborough on Saturday, so hopefully he does start in this game. Even if it's just for 60 minutes, we need to build him up. Walsh and Fanay in the midfield, with Kadoa making his first start for Luton on the right-hand side. I don't know how serious the injury to Walters is. Hopefully it's not too serious, but I don't think he should start in this game if he has picked up a knock. Let's give him more of a rest and make him play the game against Bradford if he is available for it. Corley Woodrow and Zach Nelson in the 10s, and Jerry Yates up top, because Jerry Yates needs to build up more match sharpness. So that's what I've gone with. It could be completely different to that. In fact, I have a feeling I'm not going to get it correct whatsoever. But anyway, that's what I would pick. I think the likes of Cal Naismith, Saville, Naki Welsh, the older senior players, I would rest them. They are needed for the league. I don't want us, getting unneeded injuries is what I'm basically looking at. I don't want players that are going to get pushed a bit too much in terms of match load. The season has only just started and games are coming at us quick and fast in terms of Saturday, Tuesdays. So I don't want our senior players to pick up a stupid knock in a game that doesn't really mean too much. In terms of the score prediction for this game, I'm actually going to go with what Simon said and go with a 1-1 draw, with Coventry winning on penalties. It does go straight to penalties after 90 minutes. There is no extra time. And yeah, that's what I think going into this game. As I said at the start, let me know how you're feeling down in the video comments. Smash the like button on today's video if you are new. Please subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be a match reaction from this game tomorrow after the match. So I'll see you guys then.